Hello, hello, people of the internet. It's your boy, Skinny Penis, and another thoughtful B4sicsB4r3ng episode with another very, very strong cruiser. Very basic cruiser, actually. The Mr. Salem. Very similar to Des Moines, but easier to play, that's for sure. And also very simple to play if you opt for range mod, which I think is, by the way, the better option for Salem, to be fair. So just your incredible farming capabilities and DPM go wide, but like you can obviously run it with reload. The thing is though, I personally don't prefer Salem over Des Moines because the ledge mod makes you a pretty big gamer, and that option you don't have with Salem, but Salem can definitely just tank more and is generally simpler for the player. So here we get a really good map, also really good matchmaking. Like there's very few ships in the enemy team that actually would annoy or hurt me. Like I can tank the DPM of the cruisers and DDs. I penetrate Ruprecht and Kansas deck and Slava everywhere too, kind of. The only problem is the Preußen, who obviously overmatches me. But now that I'm in a Salem, I'm probably very... You can easily tank it. We've spawned with a submarine on the flank. It's a bit of a risk. I mean, I'm not going to go wide and kite. I'm going to go to the rock with range mod. I have enough range to essentially farm the entire area here. And I can use the rock and also get my raider maybe into an aggressive position earlier. I mean, 8-5 raider is not the world, but it's still better than nothing. If a DD plays too aggressive and thinks he can smoke up, you can still blow him up. Hopefully my submarine goes to the flank. We would obviously have a little issue if the sturdy goes wide and then starts to toward me, but the sturdy is in a division, which could mean he spawns middle, not on the flank. Like if there's division sub versus non-division sub, the spawns might actually not be mirrored. Also, our Jaeger is going into the flank and our Shimakaz is coming, so I think for now I'm pretty well situated with spotting on the flank and spotting in front of me with the Shima and the Jaeger, so I should be able to farm quite a bit from here if the enemy team plays this side. Okay, wait, the division spawned here, which means the submarine will be here. Don't really mind the silly Wangi that much. Going to immediately start farming the Kansas, obviously. Oh, there's an Vallejo. Okay, he's turning in. We don't care. You can see here I can use the rock in a way that I can still use back turrets. Back turret. I don't have turrets. Turret. Just farm these people. And as you can see here, this is why range mode is fucking disgusting from time to time. Because I can farm this guy out of this position, so he has to either play even more passive, right? So he's really useless, or he has to go in and essentially risk killing himself because I have range out until there. So they didn't push around the corner, the Jaeger spotted them and they just stopped there. Obviously it's a very, very grateful position at the moment because I mean, I would really like this guy to be spotted so I can get some more citadels. I didn't get citadels there, but someone else got citadels. That's very good. Nice. Okay, we killed him. I'm going to probably keep reversing a bit because the Ruprecht is coming in. You can see here, since they don't really have ships that can... Like, in the beginning of the match, you can position like that on the rock. You don't have to go immediately nose in. First of all, it's way easier to lob the rock at this stage because I am further away from it and I can be. And I also don't have any threat in the flank yet that could shoot me. I mean, obviously, if it would be full tier 10 matchmaking, it's a different story. Like, you have to play more passive because something like a Vincent Incomparable or so exists. They're so fast into the corner. I actually have problems. As I said, I penetrate his deck, I think, and he doesn't even have fire prevention. So I'm just gonna reverse further out and get all my guns into him. The sub is for now griefing the battleship, which is really good for me, because he could stop me from farming this Ruprecht for free. Obviously now range mod is a bit worse than reload, because he's already that close. The Kansas is shooting me at 20 kilometers. He's probably not gonna do me damage. I'm gonna stop now in my reverse. Focus on farming this guy. Gotta be a bit careful that the Kansas doesn't get too deep in the flank, because then I'm literally flat broadside. Okay, I'm gonna move forward a bit now. He's beaching himself again. the lazy shells of the Kansas. If I move forward and turn in, I should be able to probably stay safe from his crossfire. It's not really that potent. Gotta be careful about the sub though. Still. Brecht dies here. He pretty much killed himself for free. And now I'm going to move further forward, get into the closer to the Kansas. Gotta be careful though. I can't push out of this rock yet forward because the Slava sits over there and the Preußen over there. You can just quickly triangulate this stuff with on the minimap with your straight line. Like this is the angle of the Slava, this is the angle of the Preußen. So I have to keep the island in between me and them for now. Slava or Preußen crossfire would... Yeah, look, he's still sitting in base, expected from a Slava. We have the issue that the submarine is a big question mark and unknown. So since the Slava sits over there, I might not be able to hunt the Kansas down. Because Slava crossfire is just too potent and the silly Wangi has deep water torps. I don't have hydro. So he could crossfire me out at the wrong time and I just blow up to these two battleships over there. And on top of all of this, the submarine, as I said, like an unknown. He could pop up next to me at any moment now. Gonna move over to the right side now. I mean, the Kansas is fucking off literally into Narnia. Got some permafires on him though. Spotted again. That's not a problem really. Kansas might shoot me. Don't think so though. Like, not really like that. Threatening to me. Gonna move over to the other side because that side seems to be collapsing rather fast. What I could also do is kite out here and shoot the Preußen. Probably a very smart idea, to be honest. The Xenon is not turning. Maybe he will. Shoot real quick. Obviously you're pretty slow to turn and maneuver. Oh, actually he turned and I got a triple set. Worth it, taking these shots kinda. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Wait a minute. This guy is doing very interesting things. Gotta kill him for that. This is not how you play Ragnar. Nice, I got acid by the Ruprecht. And he nuked my... He nuked my turret. Okay, I have to heal now. You on this ship? Okay. This is the strong thing about Salem, like I'm not in any danger really because of the Citadel, because I can just heal back so much damage, so much HP so fast, that the next volley is very unlikely to kill me. Very strong. But just keep in mind that the Slava is pushing forward and probably gets an angle on me. Yeah, well, now it's time to stay and kite. Preußen turns in here. I actually have to turn my turrets to the other side. And I angle as into the Slava, so his damage is very meaningless. Turn all my turrets to the Preußen. He's committing in, so gotta farm it out in the kite way, like this. Next heal is off cooldown soonish. I hope though that he doesn't get really lucky with his RNG. That would be a disaster. But it's a Preußen. I mean, he's not gonna magically one-shot me through the ass, I hope. Oh, he does 11k though. And since it's all penetration damage, I'm actually like... I mean, I should have waited here until all my turrets are turned, by the way. This was definitely a bit too early to shoot. Yeah, well, okay. Well, that's fucked now. The Slava gets the ass Citadel. I mean, come on, bro, really. Game is looking less and less likely to be a win by the second. I mean, I got my heal out, but I probably want to kite very far away now and never come back. Full side plating, maybe this doesn't sit. Okay, that's bullshit, man. The Slava is digging me a second asshole even though he has 406s. It's quite hideous. Okay, the kidder fucked off, so at least this motherfucker won't farm me. We don't have any sort of spotting on the Preußen, which is very, very bad. And the submarine is there? It's not my fire on the ass. Now I have nice AR, I guess. I have to stay full speed now, my HP. I can't even heal anything anymore. Okay, the battleship should kill the sub. Nice. The Alsace would push around now. I had very good odds of surviving. Because the Preußen would maybe deal with him. But our full HP Alsace is just being a piece of shit. Not doing anything. Even though the Preußen is turning full broadside. I'm probably gonna die to this volley though. So, I mean, I got a perma though. And I'm dead. Yeah. Well, there you go. Even with Salem and 2 super heals, I still got fucked out by Preußen and Slava. Fairly disgusting. But the Preußen killed himself for that, so that's good. I hope that my team, the remaining ones, will deal with Slava and Salem. I mean, we have 2 torpedo boats in their base, so the Slava is gonna suffer. So I guess this is a win. 200k damage. I mean, the map is really good for me. I guess, to be fair, in the end, I shouldn't have kited. I should have just stayed on a rock and tried to make the rock worth, because, yeah, it's like the same way I don't really kite in Des Moines at all anymore. Your ass on Des Moines and Salem is even weaker than the nose. Way easier to sit, like the Slava literally sit on me, which is fucking hideous, and I don't have ledge mod to dodge either. So I made myself more susceptible to this big damage, also fucking slow and immaneuverable, really. So yeah, I should have stayed on rocks and played it more patient. I thought maybe I'm full HP and have super heals ready, so I can just take the fight open water. Also, I mean, take heat off of my teammates, I guess. It kind of worked out in the end, because we killed Salem for it. Not the Salem. We killed the Preußen for it, but yeah, definitely sitting on the rock would have kept me alive and my DPM afloat for way longer. Would have not been in any danger. Questionable move. But at least it got to show that kiting in Salem with range mod even is it's better than Des Moines, more survivable than Des Moines. Like in Des Moines, I would have died way earlier there, but still not really the play. Unfortunate, really unfortunate. Okay. I'm looking at the matchmaking. I'm seeing that the submarine will be on the other side probably. Oh no. I invited that guy to clan. Well, that's a problem. Never mind. Incidents happened. I can kick him right after. The submarine... Oh, well, never mind. The submarine is here. He was stacked on top of the... What am I saying? Submarine will be here, which is a pretty big problem for me in Salem. I don't even have Hydro. Battleships are kind of okay, apart from the Patrie. Like, we really don't want to face him open water. Or at all. I hope my YY goes for good spotting. I can't play these islands, really. It's very sketch in that matchmaking. If you sit on this island, you're completely and utterly fucked if the enemy has hands. It's not really playable. This island there is fucked if my team doesn't spot or play 1-2, because they can just kill me on that, really. Or I'm not doing anything on it, because I have to watch middle or something, like B-cap. So yeah, this side here is probably the safest path I can take, and I go nose in here and trade off my submarine YY and Iowa and support with my DPM. And well, I mean, I can also reverse on this island if the submarine decides to go one line, which could be happening here. The Patrie is on the other side, which means I can peek here fairly aggressive because it's no 30 overmatch. It's a bit sketch in general though, because I don't know what's here yet, so if I peek out, might end up peeking into a bunch of ships. Well, it appears there is nothing here. Nice one, Arda Larner killed himself. Okay. Interesting. Since there's nothing here, or doesn't appear to be here. Okay, Shima is in the cap, he wouldn't spot me. I'm spotted now, it's the submarine. I can probably move up to this rock, because if I reach it and I look towards middle, that's a very strong position. Just hope that my YY doesn't blow up to torpedoes. Yeah, I'm a move here. There is a submarine somewhere. Must be. Sadly, my YY smoked up and is not spotting, and the submarine sits in the smoke. No. That's the shimmer. I'm aimed at. Yeah, that's definitely the shimmer. Oh, the shimmer killed himself. The shimmer will be in my radar range, yeah. The shimmer will be radared here. I mean, he also shot, so I don't even need to radar yet. That guy is dead. Actually, I wasn't that far off with the... Now he's on fire, so I hardlight him. Yeah. I hope he didn't have torps ready or send them to the other side, so I don't eat further damage here. And the Balau is maybe oil slicking. Yes, he actually is. I'm gonna drop him again. I'm gonna keep pushing forward, because I can immediately go to the next island, go closer to Zhao and Colombo, and have a easier time not getting, or like easier time trading HP back to them. I think the submarine is spotting me, by the way. Okay, that doesn't really concern me too much. I can't DCP the fire, but there's also no reason to DCP it. I have a super here. Submarine is super sketch. Ain't gonna lie. The submarine is the issue right here. Yeah, this guy's moving forward. Very interesting. I'm gonna pop a heal now. I have 4 of them. Given the fact that I'm going to probably eat a lot of... Oh, nice. He died. No more torpedoes from this guy. Very good. It will be torps from the Azao, most likely. Okay, they killed themselves. Yeah, there they are. Why he overturned or turned back to the other side. So torps here. Now that the torps are through, I can actually keep monging. Perfect. Thankfully the submarine and the shimmer killed themselves. But looking at the Colombo, would kinda tell that there's nothing really on the flank. Because BBs tend to run away immediately the moment there's nothing on the flank. So you can kinda deter where enemies DD or sub is. Okay, now I can DCP it. The penetration damage is obviously a big no-no, big downside to the super heal, because the moment they get pen damage, I actually suffer quite a bit with my super heal, since I can't really heal it back. The Zhao fucked off behind the rock, so I can give Labrazza to that angle and go towards middle and get an angle on the Kokombo. But the Kokombo is also in the process of getting himself utterly one-healed in the middle of the map. Very interesting, interesting smoke usage of this Colombo, to be fair. Won't even get damage out of him. Unfortunate. But I can kill the Dollar, huh? That's very good. Colombo is essentially dodging me. Dollarner opted to stay in the cap, even though we're overrunning one of the flanks, which means he can't really sit in there. We're getting good damage here. Game turns out to be another stomp. We have had them a lot. I'm glad that first game wasn't like that. Just gonna run it in. Enemy team is dying ferociously fast, and this guy is also in my radar range now, so he can't go dark. He will die. There you go. Maybe I can squeeze a shot out on the Des Moines. Just gonna keep pushing. There's nothing really that can stop me here from doing what I want. Also, the Cyclone is already hitting. will... Wait, is he turning fully? He might be turning fully. Okay, never mind, didn't get a citadel, but that's not a problem really. I hope they kept C. We get a bit more time. We have to be careful about the Zhao torps from the left. Any Wami torps. Could probably pull a radar here. Don't really want to though. I mean, I kind of want to now because I want to see where the Des Moines goes. If he's reversing or not. I'm going to keep pushing because the Cyclone will hit, so I don't have range on the Iwami. Gonna use my nice little AP on this guy. Slowing down because of torps. This guy is fucking cooked. Is it the new system? Nope, so the moment the Zhao dies, the game is in fact over. No, it's not. Somehow. Don't understand it, but... Heal is ready and everything. I can just keep pushing. There's actually Wami torps, and I'm flat to the Des Moines then. Ui. Might be a special moment of all time. Okay. He only has back turret for me. Very nice. And I kill him. And the game is... I don't kill him. And the game is over. There you go. Very nice little W game. Over very fast. Quickly hopping into the next one. Iwami would be an easy kill too. We could just nose into him or angle up slightly and then fuck him out. But you had to like really immediately go W on the flank the moment you realize that the DD is in the cap and the submarine is not lighting me on the rock. So, I mean, I had a good idea that he was like going underwater, not lighting me, and then coming around on the ass of my teammates, but, yeah, well, he could have gone for me there and made my life horrible, but, oh well, that's the risks you have to take in this game. Okay, Ocean. We're gonna get another Kite Salem game, because no way you go nose in on this map in a Salem. But perfectly fine, because we have a range mod, so it's actually not that bad. Especially since the map is smaller, you always have to keep that in mind, that the scale of Ocean is, I don't think 4 kilometers lower. Like normal maps are 44 by 44 or something, and this map is 40 by 40, and you notice it very fast. Because like space is obviously to the power of 2, so losing 4 kilometers on the diameter or length of a side length of a map obviously reduces the amount of space area to the power of 2 in quick maps. Same by the way for Farer. Since they cut off the edges on Farer on all sides, the map is actually like kind of 40 by 40. It's very small. Farer plays like a very small map. We have a carrier here, so this is a bit of a problem. The submarines, I don't know. I mean, I don't really care about the Gado since I will be most likely in Kite for most of the game. So to say that he can't really shotgun me that easily. But getting into a forward position here and then turning out into Kite might be a bit of a challenge. Also that we don't have a DD. I mean, we have a DD, but he's AFK, so like we don't have a DD. It's kind of fucked, but I hope our carrier deals with the spotting issue. Would be very cool if the carrier would... Yeah, okay, the carrier dodged me with spotting, so I can go a bit forward. Like, you can always see your subs and where they are and where your concealment is, so I can just go a bit more forward before I have to turn out. There's no way they're yet here. The carrier is gone, so I can go until my concealment is like on the edge of the cap here. Or somewhere like there, and then I can turn out. Maybe I already want to turn out now, because I want to shoot the Des Moines. Very interesting, actually, that my shells landed short there again. Couldn't really punish the Des Moines in his turn. The range mod Des Moines too, maybe. It probably is. Having a Roosevelt here is really good, because the Roosevelt will be able to spot passively while striking. That's very simple gameplay for us, when the enemy team is completely lit and base the entire time. There I say it, and there his planes are already gone and not spotting anymore. So this guy made the cardinal sin of going nose in on ocean, which means he's going to die in the next few seconds. May not even last a minute. There is a range Motomoin in the enemy team. That one. The thunder is actually in the middle of the map. Interesting choice by him. Will turn my turrets again. Always get the feeling that turret traverse is so much slower on Salem. But since the Monarch is up top there, and there's no crossfire from this side, I can like kite like this anyway. It's smarter. It's way smarter. Turrets turned that side. I mean, don't really know what this Thunder is doing. It's a really good map for Thunderer. Like obviously any BB on this map has a field day. Map is super small. People don't really mind that if they're here, they can be easily shot by here. It's actually not as far as on other maps. As I said, the map is smaller, so that's why people just kind of misjudge a lot on this map. Distances and positioning is kind of awkward. Or sub-fuck the torps. No, he didn't. Somehow they still armed. I really don't mind his HE spam at all. But I will make him turn out or in now. I mean... I just tank this shit. I will press my heal now though, because it's a bit too sketch. Given the fact both Des Moines are shooting me. At least the battleships are ignoring me for now. Can gain a bit of distance to the Des Moines though, so their DPM is less impactful, but I still keep my DPM on the two battleships who are nose in. I mean, it would be very cool if my battleships would actually punish these dented turns of the Des Moines. Are they both range mod? I think they're both range mod. It's fucking hideous. Why are they both range mod Des Moines and also both spurging out on me? Come on, dude. Really? No, wait, that guy is not range mod. Never mind. Nice one. We have the dented carrier coming in. 50 seconds on heal still. I can DCP this fire. As long as I don't get randomly assed by 406s, I'm totally fine here. Still be able to... Bro, this fucking Des Moines, get a hobby, man. Get alive, you worthless peasant. Same for my fucking battleships that are camping my dumbass like hardcore. 30 seconds on my heal. Bit risky. I can only do this because the two battleships are 406s and a very, very inaccurate at range. I mean, the Soyuz is very inaccurate at range. The fucking Izum was a bit of a problem though. Immediately pressing heal. We don't want to fuck. Not like I'm going to fucking farm you back. Whatever. Obviously DTK2 fucking spastic bot turd is going for me. Nice, I'm going to E3. Useless, pathetic shit. I have an engine damage. I have to go dark. I have to go dark. I can't though. The DD is behind me. Ooh. Got a DCP and engine damage. It's actually really bad. I'm going to kite to this side now, into the corner. My battleships would stop running like this because they're fucking full HP, man. I wouldn't die, but hey. You can always be a piece of shit. Fucking let me die here. Bro, this Des Moines, man. Are you a professional range mod gamer or what? Trying to hit another kiting cruiser at 17 kilometers. Good job, bro. Good job. I mean, my BBs are also not shooting the Des Moines, but rather the battleships, but doing very meaningless damage. Interestingly enough, the spotting is coming from the carrier. Because he's just like randomly flying over there and fucking up people. I have another heal ready in a second, but I can't really heal much anymore, so really do be an issue. I don't know if Azur Lane Russia gets the limited DCPs or not, because if he has limited DCPs, which I think he has, he's running out of them in a second. He's not gonna have a lot of fun in the next minutes. Okay, this guy got yeeted, and I got yeeted too, because the Zumo shot me. Bro, I can't believe my fucking battleships. I can't believe it, dude. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. This game is so unplayable because my battleships are just kiting behind me. They're not even slowing down. Like, look, they just had to slow down. They had to slow down, let me pass, and then they could tank a bit and they would be closer to the enemy and there would be no risk about it. But no, my battleships have to be all fucking garbage bots and I have to eat 2 million pot against 2 Des Moines and 2 battleships. It's a disaster, man. Yeah, well, sold out by team there, but we win in any case because they shot me for 6-7 minutes straight. But still, that was very unnecessary that I die in kite there, and the Zumo just not shooting me forever, and then he's like very cheeky and that's it. Next map, finally no carrier. That's very good. I mean, carrier also humping me or like doing damage to me last game kind of cost me. TK2, greetings out to you, Team Kratos Spastic. Fucking get a brain and hands. Hurensohn. There you go. This map, really good actually for me. Battleships are a bit sketchy, Vermont, Musashi, but Borg and Lion are really nice. Colbert, Smolly, very important that I have cover against them. I can't really be caught in the open, perma-spotted. The corners are what makes this map really good for Salem and Des Moines. Especially with range mod on this flank, you have a very easy time from this or this island to shoot in this entire area. So as long as they play it, we will have some decent impact here, I think. Hopefully. Obviously suffering greatly there. Last game not getting to farm the Izumo later on or the Des Moines. I could have easily gotten 200k damage, but if I'm the only one they can focus, then sure, so be it. Unironically, would like these people in my team to just uninstall, never touch the game again. It's quite impressive to kite that heavily in Lion and Conqueror behind me and shit, and Hindenburg. When you don't get overmatched in Hindenburg, when you have super heals in Conqueror and Lion, and you could just stay and help out. But no. We just play like a Fringe Lord. DD-wise, we're actually looking really good. Better than the enemy team. The Sherman is not a big problem. The Daring kinda could become one, but they mostly play very close and are very fat, so if I catch him, he's fucked. Haaland is, yeah, bit of a problem, but he probably won't play the corner. Schultz is not an issue, unless I obviously misjudge positions and stuff and he randomly gets to be on my broadside at 6-7 km, then he can citadel me. Schultz AP is not Elbing AP, it doesn't citadel me out at insane ranges. Elbing can sit me at like 14 kilometers or so even, if I'm perfectly flat. Schultz can't really do that. Has to be way closer. Also Schultz doesn't have that many torps. Elbing has a bit more torpedo spam. My sub is still on the surface over there on the right, which means he's covering, spotting further out than my detection, so I can just go here and look at this. Okay. Did they give Schultz speed boost? I do not know. The Lion is coming over. That's Molly in a division with the Sherman, probably, right? Yeah, exactly. So they will perma-smoke over there. Or try to at least. Will be very sketch for me to deal with, but hey, whatever. I'm unspotted now, which is very good. They're just perma-smoking up there. Hope my teammates realize to not push into that. That would be very smart. And I'm going over and peeking the Musashi. And taking the RNG engagement. Look, really worth it to farm the Lion. He's 17 km, he can go dark, he can DCP, he can heal, he will never be killed. That would be just damage farming. And since the Musashi seems to be eager to push into the corner like a crazy monkey, I actually gotta get damage into him very fast, cause... Oh, wait, what? Okay, the Schultz is not yet Okay, he's over there. In the corner. Can't really help the Sherman. No one else had to do it. He torped me, obviously. So I'm just gonna... No one is shooting the... no one is shooting the Sherman, sadly. Gonna reverse. Musashi is camping for now. I have... Now with the Schultz there that has a torpedo angle on me, I have to wait until the Musashi really commits into the corner, otherwise I can't really do it. What I can do is reverse and shoot the Yodo. Ah, torpedoes are coming. Got a citadel on the Yodo. That's crazy. Plunging fire. Oh, okay. That is very bad. Cool. Nice one. You're a fucking ape dog monkey. Using guided torp on that submarine is actually a misplay, because the guided torps have very little damage. It's supposed to be like a tier 8 budget shotgun Gado style gameplay. Okay, this guy's shooting. Can peek him and do some damage. I'm flooding though, so I'm gliding. Bit of a problem. Very nice that my this guy DCPs. I won't be able to kill him here. Never mind, I kill him here because he detonates. Based. Very based. I don't need to DCP for this because I have super heal, so that's very good. Harugumo staying alive is massive because now he can spot and torp from the corner and I can play way easier against the Musashi. Very important, very important. Very important would also be that he eats that torp, but he doesn't, I think. Oh, he does actually. He has engine damage, okay. He doesn't want to DCP that, okay. Ooh, Haru even smoking here. And Conqueror is tanking, very interesting. I have a Raider ready, so I can reverse for the Sherman if he tries some sussy shit. Going for the nose fire here. Nose fire. Gumo for main section fire. Very good, very good, very good. We're making big time progress because of that torpedo hit and the DCP that came with it. Using island and smoke here at the same time. Not be spotted. Trying to aim for superstructure and ass kinda, so maybe I get a third fire or some damage there. He dies. Yeah, he definitely dies there. Very good, very good. Who gets the kill? Harugumo. And he turned back in. I will kill this Sherman. He has so much HP though that I have to kind of keep my... I will go flat broad here. Turn away, because I can't keep pushing into the smoked Salem afterwards. I would die. Oh, and the Yodo. Throwing a lot of HP here, like Sherman can deal massive amounts of damage with sap if he's full HP. Like even if I catch him here and completely obliterate him, he still has very good sap DPM. But I'm not gonna go deeper into the Smolly, which doesn't allow the Smolly to really fuck with me, so I might actually get to live this. I still have DCP. Okay, I have to pull DCP now. He has to angle. I mean, if I get fired now, I'm dying, but I think I won the game already. 40 seconds is too much. He had to angle, so he doesn't have the full gun potential. Now I even knocked the gun. Maybe I live it. Probably not. Molly is obviously 13 km close to me. About fires now. No fires. No fires. No fires. No fires. The lazy shells of the Yodo. Dodging them, dodging them, dodging them. Smashing R, smashing R, smashing R, smashing R. Smashing you at the same time. RNU, 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 RNU. Yeah, there you go. Super heal out. Get fucked, nerds. This is your boy. This is your boy, Super Heal Barang with the Salem moves. I didn't really get to farm any battleship, but I killed 2 destroyers, sub kinda, and fucked with the Yodo, which by the way is actually a lot of damage to fuck with the Yodo. Is 60k HP and heals. Pretty good. Game is over. Traded really well in the corner. Obviously massive that the Harugumo stayed alive, hit a Torp. Very good, very good. Also that the Conqueror came corner was really good. Obviously we have the perfect chips against them with Conqueror and Salem, so that wasn't supposed to be close. Oh, this guy is already dead. That's very unfortunate for him. He floods out. Boop. And we won the game. That's very nice. We can drive over to the other side. I just noticed I have 13 module damages, so I fucking shot a bunch of module damages into the Sherman and the Yodo. Yeah, I guess also the Schultz submarine, like just shot small ships. We can talk, I don't know, basic business now. Salem. What did I detonate? Ah, yeah, I def struck the Schultz because he detonated. That was really good. But the Schultz wasn't really the big problem in the end. I mean, I guess if he stays alive and stays in the corner, I couldn't turn out like I did, because his AP would actually hurt. Yeah. But, once again, the game turned out to not really be viable for range mod. They came closer than ever before. They actually tried to play the game in my mouth. If the enemy team decides to camp in this cap or around the cap here and kite though, like the lion in the beginning, if I have range mode from the corner, I can make this really hard to play for them. Which also, by the way, has some forces, like assuming everyone plays like decent, you have a normal team, forces some interesting interactions. Since the ships that are camping here in Kite, mostly like battleships or heavy cruisers, or like the cruiser that goes nose in here, Moskva Stalin or something, you would force it back either in reverse or to run away because they can't hold position and keep reversing from here, this area. So essentially those people have to run away at some point, and the people that committed in, they're stuck. And then you divided them. It's kind of like why range mod is actually not that troll on the Moin and Salem from islands, because you create a bigger zone for heavy ships where they can't just park, hold position, stay and tank, because at some point they have to leave. And the people that went in, like destroyers, cruisers, or whatever, or other BBs, they're then separated. There's a bigger gap between them and their teammates, so support fire is less. Also, yeah, you force people to either run away or commit in, the ones you shoot. Either commit in, seek cover, or run away, get out of range, but very far away. So it's not really that troll. Well, I guess that's this for Salem. And I guess I see you for the next video and the next chip.